Hello everyone, my topic of presentation is about the application Grow, which uses AI to find human intelligence. It analyzes how successful Grow has been in its attempt and what ramifications it has faced. At the end of the presentation, I will give recommendation to what shall be included in the process. So before we move further, let's understand how Grow came into existence. Grow, a pioneer Japanese startup founded by Ken Fukuhara, was born out of deep seated frustration with the traditional job hunting process in Japan. Observing the plight of students burdened with an inefficient and often nerve wracking process, Fukuhara sought to create a platform that would bridge the gap between university graduates and corporations. He conceptualized Grow as a tool to streamline and democratize the job hunting process, making it more intuitive, transparent, and inclusive. Fukuhara was a computer science graduate from the University of Tokyo. He understood the power of technology and data analysis in solving complex problems. He realized he could leverage this knowledge to transform the traditional job market in Japan, which was characterized by high level of stress and uncertainty for job seekers. With the founding of IGS technology, which is an interactive graph search technology, Grow was able to create an innovative platform that provides deep insights into the hiring needs of companies and the skills and talents of university graduates. Through this platform, students could more effectively market themselves to companies, and firms could more accurately identify and recruit potential employees that fit their needs. However, the journey to make Grow a reality wasn't easy. Despite a grassroots campaign, Fukuhara and his team could only muster a few hundred users initially. Recognizing the need for substantial funding to scale the platform, improve its technology, and expand the user base, Fukuhara pursued venture capitalist funding, and by 2017, he successfully secured a $6 million Series A round exclusively from universities. Uh, Following this funding, Grow embarked on an aggressive campaign to attract clients, mainly focusing on HR decision makers at prominent firms. The team showcased Grow's ability to perform complex data analyses on companies' human resource processes, demonstrating the platform's immense value proposition. Finally, Grow's efforts bore fruit with a media friendly narrative, more client contracts, and an increased focus on customer acquisition. um, Grow expanded its user base from 2000 in 2016 to 74,000 by 2017. Um, Although it represents a relatively small portion of Japanese annual university graduates, it was a significant leap forward, establishing Grow as a meaningful player in the Japanese job market. Now, let's understand how Grow works in terms of HR. It uses multiple points to create comprehensive profile of both job candidates and evaluators, then use this profile to develop and customize HR related services. The breakdown can be, it uses the user create an account and tutorial. Once the user create account, they go through in-app tutorial. The user then can evaluate the competency of another user, such as classmate or a co-worker, complete a self-evaluation, or complete the implicit association test, which is an IAT test. Then AI engine used by Grow relies on list of competencies. Each competency is defined through several queries. For example, a competency like creativity might have queries like, does the person try to add their own values to task rather than merely imitating others, or can the person combine existing ideas to create something new? Users are asked to evaluate these competencies using a 4 level rubric, uh, with each level indicated whether the person rarely, sometimes, frequently, or nearly always exhibits the action or the traits of each query. The platform further uses a patent pending probabilistic machine learning algorithm to weight the evaluation. It considers many factors, at the amount of the time it took the evaluator to complete the assessment and the evaluator's historical ratings. If an evaluator answers much faster than the most, for example, the algorithm might decrease the weight of their evaluation. The IAT, which is an implicit association test, is a well-known test in social psychology that reveals attributes and biases people have. In Grow, users go through a series of tasks where they associate certain attributes with the correct concept. For example, associating talkative with extrovertedness. This helps to predict the personality trait of the user. Uh, all the data gathered through these processes is analyzed using Grow's AI algorithm to develop and customize HR related services for clients and users. The algorithms are designed to reveal anomalies in patterns of behavior and better predict the personality traits of users, thus helping both job seekers and recruiters make more informed decisions. Now, there were many users. Gradually, with time, Grow had a lot of users, but I will be talking about the three main users referred in the case study. The first one is All Nippon Airways, ANA. It is Japanese largest airline. It had a reputation for being the most desirable employer for university students. To identify potential future leaders among the numerous applications they received, they collaborated with IGS utilizing the Grow app to facilitate the screening process. Now, initially, the IGS and ANA pinpointed ANA, I would rather say, pinpointed 10 key competencies highly valued for new recruits. Um, Applicants interested in ANA then use the Grow app to evaluate these competencies and their personality traits. The Grow's AI algorithm then analyzes this data to calculate a total score for each applicant representative of their potential as per the desired competency. In addition to the total score, the AI engine also generated a confidence score, indicating how certain IGS was about the total score, taking into account all other data collected about a student and their evaluators. The applicants were then plotted on a graph by ANA with a total score on the x-axis and a confidence score on the y-axis. Each dot on the graph represented a candidate with its color indicating the stage of the screening process the candidate has reached from application received to job offer. By this, ANA was able to uncover potential candidates that they might have missed in the traditional recruitment process, and thus it enriched their talent pool. The another user is Septeni Holdings. It is a Tokyo-based company. Traditionally, it also used group interviews for candidate screening, which had limitations. So, to overcome these, they introduced an online hiring process. However, the rich data uh, collected through in-person interviews were missing, so they turned to Grow, an AI, again the platform that assesses students competency through peer evaluations. Septeni provided Grow historical data to train its AI, resulting in an algorithm that predicted candidates who'd pass group interviews accurately. The results were promising. Grow's implementation doubled the talent pool from outside Tokyo, potentially made group interviews obsolete, and enhanced Septeni's brand among students. It resulted in a 90% reduction in processing effort and a fourfold increase in job acceptance rates without affecting the quality of a candidate. It can be said that the adoption of such technology, however, requires a careful consideration of potential bias, ethical consideration, and the inherent limitations of AI when dealing with the complex human traits and characteristics. Next, I would like to talk about Mitsubishi Corporation. Um, in this case, the Grow platform was utilized to develop a profile for the ideal candidate. Um, it served as a benchmark to evaluate and compare potential candidates. They applied a networking strategy by targeting the peers of these ideal candidates. Uh, they expected that individuals who interact with each other are likely to have similar characteristics or qualities. So, if one person was identified as a good fit, their peers could also be a potential matches. This approach allowed the company to discover talented individuals whom might they not have been aware of or considered opportunities. It expanded their reach and access to potential talent by using Grow. By using AI, Mitsubishi was able to refine and enhance their recruitment process, which made the entire process more efficient, and there was effective talent acquisition strategy at place. But this method underscores the importance of ensuring that AI's decision making is fair, transparent, and free from bias. Now, there are certain areas where the AI recruitment process do have limitations or may have misleading outcomes. The first one would be the peer reviews from university time. Now, the peer reviews obtained from a candidate's university time may reflect the potential performance at the workplace, which can be misleading, as the skill required for success in academic environment can be different than that of in a professional context. A high performing student does not necessarily become a high performing employee. So here the AI definitely would have failed. Now, targeting peers for ideal candidates, this strategies, it works on the assumption that individual with similar social circles share similar competencies. This can also have a misleading outcomes, as people are complex individuals and their skills and their preferences, their career preferences are not determined by who are there in their social circle. The another limitation is that it missed the candidates which in the of the initial screening process. uh, Traditional initial screening methods are some can sometimes overlook candidates due to unconscious bias. They can be human error or simply the volume of applications. So using AI capabilities to review and assess candidates might reveal individual with potential that they could have been missed. This is one of the positives here. Now, understanding the background, the current status of Grow and the usage of AI in finding the human intelligence at a workplace, I would certainly want to make certain recommendations that it shall include a human in the loop approach. While AI offer many efficiencies and can help minimize bias, AI should be used as a tool to aid human decision makers, not replace them entirely. The AI could make recommendation based on the data, but the final decisions should be made by a human recruiter. And now each company has a unique culture, mission, and set of values, as we have studied. So thus it would be beneficial to allow companies to customize the AI algorithm to better fit their specific needs and preferences. This could involve adjusting the AI parameters to prioritize certain competencies or characteristics that are particularly valued by the company. Now, regular audits are definitely are required to ensure that there is not any unnecessary bias, or the bias is not amplified in the process. This could include running tests to see if the system favors certain type of candidates or it is being unfairly excluding the others. There should be the AI processes and decisions should be transparent and explainable as much as possible. This would enhance trust in the system, make it easier for user to understand how it works, and make certain recommendation. Data privacy and security, of course, is one of the sensitive part of this process. This process include a lot of sensitive data, and it should be handled with care. They should include encryption, secure storage, and privacy policies that are clearly communicated to the candidates. The AI again should be regularly updated and improved based on user feedback and the changes in the industry trends. This actually help that the system remains effective and efficient. Now, this would be the end of my presentation. Thank you everyone for listening.